Ba weep, grana weepungity bong, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to 2022. Yes, this is the first Transformers news of 2022 up on my channel right now as well, just in case you want to check them out. I do have the 5 best Transformers of the year and the 5 worst Transformers of the year, so if you want to check a look at those as well, please do. But before we dip into the first Transformers news, we're going to check a look in at Heroquest, because Heroquest is going to release over here in the UK and other places globally as well on general release. So that's exciting for anybody who didn't get their order in on Hasbro Pulse. However, it seems that the supplier, who I believe is Asmodee at this time, a couple of people are talking about, they have hiked up the price by 20%. So the cost value to the store that you are buying it off has been hiked up by 20%. Now this leaves a lot of the stores in a very difficult situation, because there's a lot of pre-orders that's already been done for this, and yeah, they're trying to work out what to do. And some of them are even trying to not pass on the cost as much to you. So just to let you all know that if you have ordered this, you may in fact see a slight price rise. It could be something like your free shipping doesn't happen. But yeah, just to let you know. Feel very sorry for the retailers that are stocking this, right? Difficult situation for them.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off today with Funbee Studios, and they have a new project for you, and this new project is the Quintesson Hovercraft. Look at it. Absolutely stunning. Perfection. Love Funbee Studios. They did absolutely outstanding work in 2021. And this is a perfect project to kick off 2022 with a Quintesson hoverboard. Outstanding. As always, just remember these are 3D printed, so if you've got a 3D printer, you can download everything and print it off yourself. Moving over to Jizaya Toys as well, and they have another Duocon for you. This is pretty cool. I like the look of this one, but giving them some props, really, because something we always say is they never produce any of their figures, and they actually produced, I guess this is a prototype or somebody's 3D printed it, their take on an SD RAVAGE. Pretty cool. It's nice to see it when people actually create these Jizaya Toys figures, because they are nice looking things. I do really wish that Jizaya Toys sold some figures. Please sell some in 2022. If you were lucky enough to get yourself a Shattered Glass Jetfire in 2021, then the Matrix Workshop may have the upgrade kit for you. If you want those bunny ears on your Jetfire, then they've designed them. I think they did them for the original one, so now they've done them in a lovely shade of purple. Smart Kit are getting ready to release another character from the Bumblebee movie, and this time they have created Cliffjumper. So this is Cliffjumper from the Bumblebee movie, and he looks very, very cool. Unfortunately though, these things don't transform. They are, as the name would suggest, a kit that just kind of clips together, but they do articulate, which is nice. They have some accessories, some different weapons, and he does look highly detailed. What does interest me though is they kind of showed this scale as well, and they showed on the scale that there's going to be a lot of potential releases from this. So we see here how Cliffjumper sizes up against the rest of the figures. So that's pretty cool. If they're going to release everything from the Bumblebee movie, I think that's a really nice touch. Very, very interesting. We also got to see how it comes as a kit, how you press everything out, clip it all together, and put it on a nice stand to kind of hover there. Cool. MAGICSQUARE are ready to release their Light of Justice, which is their latest take on Optimus Prime. It's great when you see them all just lying there, getting ready to go out of that door. NEWAGE showed off a very interesting picture of a load of bots on the Ark. Have a little look in there to see if there's any releases that we haven't seen so far, any little sneaky peekies. And I don't know if they are sneak peaks, but certainly things that I haven't got in my collection and haven't spoke about would be the Cosmos, the version that I can see of some Coneheads, the Insecticons that are there as well, but also there seems to be a Reflector there as well. Now I haven't picked up the Reflector, so that's pretty cool. Like I say, I'm not sure if they are new figures, and I'm sure you'll tell me down in the comments if they're just older figures that they had on display, but they were definitely the ones that caught my eye the most. Speaking of eye-catching, NEWAGE are also getting ready to release their green take on Beachcomber. Moving over to the world of the X-TRANSBOTS, and they showed off their MX-34 Vanguard vehicle mode. So to you and I, this will be the core of their Protector bots, aka HOTSPOT. Thanks to a user on the Carousel website, we now have some photos of up and coming Hasbro releases. So we have a Silver Streak here, aka Blue Streak, and a Select Night Prowler, a Select Buzzsaw, and a Select Guard Diaclone Ironhide. So this is pretty cool, pretty interesting if you're up for any more selects and different takes on these. None of these really tickle my fancy. I don't really feel the need to grab any of these, but they so are pretty. We also got a few more images of the up-and-coming masterpiece Cliffjumper. So this is the kind of G1 accurate version. Those feet, though, those feet are horrible. They really look like they're barely hanging on. They're barely hanging together. I was actually really hyped for this when I first saw it. But the more and more I see this Cliffjumper, unfortunately, the less hyped I get for it. I think from the shoulders up, it looks good. And then when you start to kind of look at it in a bit closer detail, I know these are still prototype images, but it just looks like it's hanging together. Maybe it's just me. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. I haven't got the MP Bumblebee either, and you'd think that the engineering might be a little bit closer to that. Let me know how that one hangs together, but yeah, it's just not doing it for me anymore. We also got a few more looks at some up-and-coming box art. First was the 86 Coronation Starscream, and this was followed up by Legacy Blaster. Now, we know that Blaster has already been seen in his box in Kingdom, but now we get to see the difference between Blaster's Legacy box and the Kingdom box itself. The Legacy boxes, as we can see, have more card, less plastic, and it looks okay. It looks great. Hopefully he's going to be more widely available. I still haven't found where to get myself a Blaster at all in the UK, so hopefully the Legacy version will be more and more widely available. We also got to look at BULKHEAD's packaging as well, with that awesome alt mode and terrible bot mode. Not what I was looking for from this figure at all. We also get to see that he transforms in 30 steps, so at least we know that the complexity of the transformations are carrying over from the War for Cybertron line, so that's a good thing. I'm glad that they're not dumbing down the transformation in the mainline figures. Then probably the first figure that I am genuinely excited for is this LAZERPRIME, which to me again looks like a retool of Earthrise Prime, but it'll be interesting to see what differences they've actually made to it. And Galvatron's getting a reissue. Galvatron's getting a reissue. Alright, cool. So thank you very much for checking this out on New Year's Day 2022. This is my first video of the year. If you are new around here, please give me a like, a share, and a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4.5k before the year's birthday of this channel, which I believe is at the end of January, so fingers crossed we'll do it. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Hope you've had a good new year. Welcome to the future. Peace.